Good morning, students. Yesterday we had discussed the summary and read page 55 with explanation, word meanings, and phrases of the chapter Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India. And today we are going to discuss the next two pages. So get ready with your English literature book, Roots and Wings, and open it at page number 56. I again remind you to read the chapter again and again for better understanding. At the end of the chapter, you will be able to narrate summary of the chapter, tell meanings of difficult words and phrases as used in the chapter. You will also be able to answer the related questions and back exercises. Now let's start with the reading. Mark the word meanings and phrases side by side. Sardar Patel actively participated in the Gandhi-led Quit India movement. The Quit India movement began in August 1942. Sardar Patel influenced the large crowd that had assembled to take part in the civil disobedience. Now the word assembled means to meet together. Underline the phrase to take part in and write bhag lene ke liye, which included the shutdown of all civil services and refusal to pay taxes. Vallabhai was arrested in this agitation and released only after 3 years in June 1945. Now the word agitation means to disturb or excite someone. Strikes, protests and revolutionary activities ruled India during this time, with the result that the British decided to leave India and transfer the power to the Indians. The word revolutionary means involved in revolution. In 1946, Patel was nominated as the candidate for the elections of the Congress president. The word nominated is already given in the book. It means proposed formally. However, he turned down the position on the advice of Gandhiji. Now mark the phrase on the advice of Gandhiji and write Gandhiji ki salah par. Eventually, Pandit Nehru became the president of the Indian National Congress. India became free on 15th August 1947. Sardar Patel became India's first Home Minister and Minister of Information and Broadcasting. Now the word broadcasting means act of transmitting sound and images by TV or radio. Now in these paragraphs, the author says that Sardar Patel also participated in Gandhi-led Quit India movement. He was nominated as the candidate for the elections of the Congress president, but he turned down this position on Gandhiji's advice. In 1947, Patel became India's first Home Minister and Minister of Information and Broadcasting. Now, when was Sardar Patel arrested and why? Sardar Patel was arrested in June 1945 for influencing a large crowd during civil disobedience movement. Why did Patel turn down the position of being a president? Sardar Patel turned down the position of president on Gandhiji's advice. Who became the first president of independent India? Pandit Nehru became the first president of independent India. On which date did India become independent? India became independent on 15th August 1947. Now let us read further. At the time of independence, India was divided into three parts. The first was directly under the control of the British government. The second were the territories ruled by hereditary rulers. And the third were the territories colonized by France and Portugal. Now the word territories mean area of land controlled by government. Hereditary means belonging to forefathers or ancestral. Colonized means establishing political control by virtue of sending settlers to a place. Patel had realized that the dream of a unified and free India could only be achieved if the three territories were integrated as one. Now the word unified means united and integrated means merged or combined. Blessed with practical acumen, great wisdom and political foresight, he took up the uphill task of unifying India. Now the word acumen means ability to make good judgments and take quick decisions. Foresight means ability to predict what will happen in the future, and the word uphill task means tough work. Patel began lobbying with the princes and monarchs of the separate states to accede to India. Now the word lobbying is already given in the book. It means attempting to influence. The word accede means agree to a demand or request. Patel's untiring efforts and relentless appeals bore fruit as he successfully persuaded 565 states to merge into India. Now the word untiring means tireless or without getting tired. Relentless means continuous. Appeals means requests. Persuaded means convinced. Underline the phrase to merge into India and write Bharat mein milne ke liye. Only 3 states were unwilling to accede. These were Jammu and Kashmir, Junagadh and Hyderabad. However, these states eventually became a part of India. The word unwilling means not wanting to do something. Now, in these paragraphs, the author says that at the time of independence, India was divided into 3 parts. Patel realized that the dream of a unified and free India could only be achieved if the 3 territories were integrated as one. He influenced 565 princely states to merge into India, and they became part of India. Now, how many states did Sardar Patel successfully persuade to be a part of the Indian Republic? Sardar Patel successfully persuaded 565 princely states to be a part of the Indian Republic. What is the major contribution of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in India's freedom? Patel successfully persuaded 565 states to merge into India. Which states of India did initially refuse to be a part of Indian Republic? Jammu and Kashmir, Junagadh and Hyderabad were the states which refused to be a part of Indian Republic. Now let's read further. Patel's health started declining in summer of 1950. The word declining means decreasing. It gradually worsened. The word worsened means declining in quality, and he had to be flown to Mumbai, where he recuperated at Birla House. Now, the word recuperated is already given in the book. It means recovered, regained health after illness. Sardar Patel breathed his last on 15th December 1950 after a massive heart attack. Underline the phrase after a massive heart attack and write एक बड़े दिल के दौरे के बाद. Sardar Patel was posthumously awarded India's highest civilian award. The word posthumously is already given in the book. It means occurring after one's death. Civilian means one who is not a member of police or armed forces. Bharat Ratna in 1991. His birthday, which falls on 31st October, is celebrated as Rashtriya Ekta Divas or National Unity Day. Now, in these paragraphs, the author says that Sardar Patel died on December 15, 1950 after a massive heart attack. After his death, he was awarded India's highest civilian award, Bharat Ratna, in 1991. His birthday on 31st October is celebrated as National Unity Day or Rashtriya Ekta Divas. Now, how and when did Sardar Patel pass away? Sardar Patel breathed his last on 15 December 1950 after a massive heart attack. What award was Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel conferred upon after his death and why? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was conferred upon Bharat Ratna in 1991 after his death. I hope you have all understood the chapter. Now revise the question answers, back exercises, creative writing and thoughts of the chapter Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India,